I would just say to Facebook, this is Australia.
Australian leader Scott Morrison vowed to push ahead with laws to force Facebook to pay news outlets for content on Friday. World leaders and Australian politicians have blasted the social media giant and accused it of bullying after its drastic decision to block news content in Australia. There's been widespread outrage as Facebook scrubbed not only the pages of domestic and foreign news sites for Australians, but also blocked state governments, emergency information, and non-profit charities. Britain, France, Canada, and India have given Australia their support, and we're watching closely as to whether they too should challenge big tech over news.
So there is a lot of world interest in what Australia is doing, and so that's why I invite, as we did with Google, Facebook to constructively engage, because they know that what Australia will do here is likely to be followed by many other Western jurisdictions.
The new law would make Facebook and Google pay media for content. They'd need to strike a deal with news outlets whose links drive traffic to their platforms. Both had campaigned against the law, which is expected to pass through Parliament in a few days. But Google differed to Facebook's cutthroat reaction and instead has been signing its own preemptive deals, including a global agreement with News Corp. News Corp said since Facebook's move, they had experienced a jump in Australians visiting the company's websites. Facebook restored some government pages later on Thursday, and Australian Treasurer Josh Frydenberg said he had spoken to Facebook's CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, for a second time since the news blackout, and said, quote, "We talked through their remaining issues." In a statement, Facebook said the Australian law misunderstood its value to publishers.